Hey guys, Attack Gaming here, coming at you with a commentary video today. And if you like this video, please leave a like and comment how you felt about this video down below. And if you enjoy my content, subscribe. Now, I'm going to start this off with gaming and our consoles of the current generation and where that might go, all the way down to things like current gamers and YouTubers and what's currently happening with them and how they're getting along with all the other YouTubers. Now, let's start this out with VR goggles, virtual reality goggles. Now, for those of you that don't know, this was originally just science fiction. You know, maybe 20 years ago, this was science fiction, and then someone put it into reality. And since then, it's become very popular, as you can see with Sony making their own version of this, and that's going to be releasing soon. All the way to the original, this is one of the first that came out, Oculus. Now these two differ. One of the facts that, or how they differ, is that Sony has all of this stuff that's basically like, hey, we're going to say, hey, you know, just this game. It's like saying, hey, this game right here, yeah, that's $60. But you see all these characters that you have to play parts of the game? Yeah, though that's extra. Basically what Sony's done is the goggles themselves has a separate price. And they haven't yet made a bundle for everything you actually need to play it. Like those little weird remote things with the little balls on the end and the PS4 camera to optimize it. Now, yeah, I guess some people may be like, well, hey, that's not too bad. Well, you also have to look at the price. If I remember correctly, the current price for all of that would be around $400 to $500. And a lot of people, that probably just hurt you a little because not everyone really has that much cash to shell out. So that's kind of hitting hard for a lot of people. But, you know, they're trying at least. And you have to also remember, a lot of the materials that's being used now for virtual reality are probably fairly expensive for those kind of goggles. So I guess it kind of makes sense they would start out with a really high price, but like everything else, it's probably going to go down. Now let's move on to our next thing in gaming, and that's going to be the consoles. There's a lot of talk about how these current generations and all of the past generations, basically, generations are just going to be wiped out. And the reason that this is said is because, well, look at it this way. For things like the 360, especially, and the PlayStation 3, they were so popular because they could do things that the PC couldn't. But now that's changing. So now there's even more competition, and PCs don't have such a limiting factor as consoles do. So if we keep at the rate that we're going now with gaming consoles, eventually it may just become you have this one extremely optimized piece of hardware you change maybe every 4 or 5 years, depending on how well you keep it. And that's it. You just get an update every once in a while to upgrade your software. And this would probably help out a lot of game developers because then they're not changing what kind of engines they're using for their games every couple years. Because some big games like GTA especially, those games, they take a while for production. So while they're making this game and it's in this one format, another one might come along that's better, and they either switch to that one and have to maybe start from scratch and just use a little bit from their old version, or they stick with the old one and put out something that may not be as satisfying to most people. That's all in good, but when it comes to gaming, especially, people just want to play their games, and well, most people, they just want to play their games and kind of get on. And, you know, it differs from person to person. There's YouTubers. YouTubers, we normally make most of our videos with just gaming and things like that. So you kind of have to go different variations each time, different videos, so it doesn't get boring. But if you're playing an actual game, you can just stick with one game and play whatever you want if you're just a normal player. But Now on to other topics. YouTubers like the FaZe. The FaZe clan recently has been getting a little annoyed with their fans, and really it's not bad. It's just because their fans are showing up to their house and doing weird things. Like recently, Adapt uploaded a video of a fan actually getting over their fence or walking through their fence and going into their backyard and walking around the house looking for them, because whenever they're busy or something making a video, they put up a sign saying do not disturb, basically because they're making content for us. Now this kind of annoyed them because it's like, hey, that's when it gets a little stalkerish, because they were just trying to make a video, and that's like, you're going into their property, and you know, I get it. It was just a younger kid though, you know, probably pure intentions, just wanted to meet him. But yeah, his mom apologized a lot. So it just kind of depends on the person and what they're really gonna do. Now the main thing, for one of the main topics that's going around YouTube right now, that would be with Leafy is here and a couple other big YouTubers. Some YouTubers being kind of hypocrites, others being fine, but he's being called out for being a dick to a lot of people he really shouldn't be a dick to, like people with certain handicaps, basically, to where they can't think as fast as maybe he can. Certain disabilities they have, which kind of prohibit their learning just, you know, a little bit, to where they might not be able to exactly find out one thing is the other. They may not exactly be able to get that he's just trying to make a humorous video. So, you know, then he gets attacked for that because he's basically attacking someone that can't defend themselves. But really, I mean, you have to look at it this way. He's just trying to make a funny video and for a lot of people to enjoy. And I get that, you know, he makes pretty good content. He pushes it out daily. I would suggest you check him out. Leafy is here on YouTube. And he's a pretty good channel. But he just gets a lot of hate because he really doesn't show whenever he's being sarcastic or when he's not. So maybe if he could make a little change to that, he might get more positive feedback and people would stop attacking him. But now, time to wrap up this video because I'm gonna have to upload my next video later today, maybe tomorrow. Might be early this morning, but I'm not sure. Now, thank you guys for watching the video. Please leave a like and comment what you thought of this video, on how you think I should improve it, and where do you think it should go. And if you enjoy where my content's heading now, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.